Hey guys, today I'm going to be telling you how I find my quick sells for my trade series. And I'm also going to be telling you how I know if it's a real quick sell and that I could actually consider buying it. So I could kind of say suggested this idea, but basically somebody who had watched my trade series added me and they said, I love your series, and they wanted to know how I found my quick sales. I basically gave a short explanation of what I'm going to show you guys here in this video, but that is awesome that they added me, and that just makes me feel really, really good when people give me good feedback and stuff like that, so that's awesome. So basically what I do is I go to backpack.tf, then trading, classified listings, advanced search, quality, unusual, and then I basically keep scrolling through the pages until I find my range of pure that I have, I guess, that I'm willing to spend. And at my point in the trade series, I kind of just decided to go with 13. So when I find something, I look for hats that are basically like, I think people would want to buy. I think they could look good. Maybe it's like a good hat with a good effect, or like maybe a not so good hat with a really good effect, or vice versa. So I think like purple confetti is a good effect, and I kind of like this hat, so I'm gonna open this in a new tab, and I'm just gonna keep doing this with all the hats that I think people might like or might be more desirable than others. So after I do this for a while, and I'll get into taunts as well, a little bit. Those are a little bit taunts and weapons are a bit harder to price, but I just go through, and some good factors to look for are good effects and good hats, and how many exist is a big factor as well, because if there's like, here I can give you an example right here. Let's just say the wingman is, I don't know why, you can say that in the comments if you know, but for some reason there are a ton of unusual wingmen, I guess, but there's like 143 neutron star, a bunch, like 144 stars from solving it. There's just a lot of them. I don't know why. When you like compare it to these, this one's got 47, which is still pretty high. 46, 45. Oh, these are about the same. This one's 20. This is what I'm used to seeing, about 20. I don't know why there's so many that have been unboxed, but this would just be hard to beat all the other sellers, really. I would only buy something like this if I found a really good deal on it. And same goes for taunts. A good example for taunts is they can be really overpriced. So, for example, take the buy a life taunt, and then you could put like a nice effect like showstopper or something on it. Like where is that? Yeah, showstopper. It'll say 32 to 34 keys, but you scroll down, there's people selling it for 10 keys, 11 keys, 14 keys, 20 keys. Now, I have actually recently purchased a taunt for my trade series. It is a Disco Fever Spectral Swirl. Now, the reason I bought this taunt is because at the time there was two sellers, and one of them was the one I bought it for. I can't exactly remember, but it was a good price. I only buy them if it's a really good discount. So right now I'm on the only seller, and that can make it a bit more desirable since I'm the only seller on the market. It's got a nice effect in my opinion. I think it's Spectral Swirl is the largest unusual effect in the game, and Disco Fever isn't that bad of a taunt either. So that's why I bought this one. But I'm not gonna look into buying super overpriced taunts like this until I can get like a really good deal on them. So basically, after I get a bunch of these lined up, I tend to stay away from heavy hats unless they are. When I'm in this lower tier area, I like to stay away from the heavy hats. So I can just open all these in new tabs, and normally I would get tons, like tons of them here, and I could go through all of them and then find like none that I think I would consider buying, or I could find like 3 or 4. And I'll show you how I know if I should buy them or not real quick. I think that Orbiting Fire is an effect that I like. Blizzardy Storm is a good effect. I mean, this one's Dead Presidents, which is not that bad of effect. It doesn't look too bad on this hat either. So I'm just going to open that one in a new tab. And one that I saw when I was scrolling down earlier was, I think it was like an Orbiting Fire Milkman, which is pretty nice because it's a Scout Unusual, and it's Orbiting Fire, which is an effect I really like. This one's unpriced. We'll see how that goes. Just gonna, for fun, I think I could just add in like a taunt if I see one. Yeah. Holy Grail is a pretty nice effect. Oh yeah, Orbiting Fire Milkman. Miami Nights is a really nice effect as well. Disco Beatdown, Miami Nights. All these are effects that I like. This looks like enough right here. Now, normally I'd keep doing that for a lot longer, but basically what I do is I look at how many there are. So this one's got quite a bit, 52. This one's only got 1 seller at the moment. On backpack.tf, I'd have to look at TF2 outposts for more. But that one, since there's no other sellers, it could be an option. I'd have to check TF2 outposts if there's any. This one, 13 keys. There's one selling for 12 and one selling for 13. Not a good deal. If I had bought it for 12, then I wouldn't really be able to make much profit. And this one's one selling for 9.95, one selling for 13. I mean, I would consider that more of a pretty good deal than a quick sell. I don't know if this guy could just be overpricing it, I'm not sure. But I'm not gonna invest in that. This one's got somebody selling it at 9.84 keys. Or is that 12 again? I would consider that a good deal, but I wouldn't exactly want to buy that as a quick sell. This one, 2 sellers with 13 keys, no. No. This one's got 1 seller, and it's not stats available, so that'd be interesting. Could be kind of risky to jump into, but it's got pretty high buy orders compared to the ones that you normally see, so I'm gonna keep that one open. This one's got seller at 13 and seller at 14. This one's got high buy orders as well, but still, I'm not gonna invest in that. Here's the taunt. See, there's 13, 14, 14, 15, and it's valued at 20, 21. I'm not sure why they're so priced weird, but I mean, I hope that's something that gets sorted out with the taunts and unusual weapons. I mean, but I'm not gonna invest in that. This one I think would look really nice, but looks like 13, 14. Yeah, it's too bad. I really like that hat. It looks like a nice one. Miami Nights Dead Cone. Only 11 known instances. There's 2 sellers at 12 keys, so not gonna buy that. 13 keys and 14 keys. 11 keys and 13 keys. Looks like oh wait, no, I opened some of these as well. Yeah, not gonna invest in that. And this one I think looks really nice, and it's only got 1 seller, so that could be worth investing in. 13 keys and 20 keys, that's interesting. I think this guy could be just overpricing it, but let me just look at all these. I was already sold at 11.16 keys. These are all the ones that I've considered a good deal, but not exactly a quick sells by Unusual. That's basically what he does. I don't think he exactly quick sells them, but they sell them for pretty good prices. And I'm gonna close this one as well. This is the one I have right now. I'm the only seller. I'm trying to sell it for 15 keys at the moment. I'm gonna bump that soon. But I think these could be pretty good options. If I were to pick one, I'd pick, well, I thought this was pretty high buy order, but compared to the other ones, this wouldn't be too risky of a trade. I mean, if you can't sell it no matter what, then yeah, I mean, you could sell it to this bot for 12.22 keys and lose some ref, but I know this one would be a pretty good deal in my opinion, since it's the only seller, but I'd have to wait because there's 46 known instances, and there could be a lot of people that just try to sell it for a lot lower prices than I do. But if I were to pick one of these, I'd probably pick that one, but I probably wouldn't still invest in it, so I'm gonna keep looking until I find one that I think would be pretty good. So this is about how many tabs I'd normally have lined up, maybe a little bit more, and then I'd condense it down to, well, yeah, I guess you're gonna see in a little bit. I've been seeing a lot of hats like this that only have one seller and a bunch of known instances. Basically, what happens when I do that is I buy it and then I try to sell it, and after a little while selling it, it just starts getting more and more people that try to sell it. So I personally wouldn't invest in these unless I find a really good deal on them. And now I've narrowed it down to these. So I'm going to tell you why I've selected each one of these to make it to what I would consider. Now, this guy's selling it for 13 keys, and there's 5 known instances. So if I bought this, then I would probably have a lot of time, and well, he's got negotiation allowed, so you could probably get him down a little bit. If I bought this, and then I could take a while to sell it, because there's a pretty good chance that there's not going to be other people trying to sell it, because there could be other people that have this in idle accounts or want to keep them and aren't looking to sell them. So because 5 known instances is not a lot, so this would be a pretty good one to invest in. And this one's got 2 known instances. It's pretty much the same deal. Not very many in the world, and you could take your time trying to sell them. So, and these are also not bad looking hats, so it could be kind of desirable. This one's also one of 2 and only 1 seller. It's not a bad looking hat with a okay effect. This one's got the same effect, and this one's got 5 known instances, 13 keys. This one's got 15 known instances, 1 seller. This one could be a little bit, I probably wouldn't choose this one over the other ones. In fact, I might just leave that one now. 6 known instances, selling for 13 keys. Now this one's a bit different. This one's 18 known instances, but there's only 1 seller and no buy orders, which is kind of strange. Well, it's a strange hat, but I just saw this one popping up, and you're selling it for 13 keys. This would definitely be a risky one to go into, but the Air Dog is a really nice scout hat with a really nice effect, so, and it's strange. So that could be a good one. And this one is also would kind of be kind of risky. It also doesn't have stats available, and well, I think the other one, yeah, the other one has stats available. This one's unpriced, no stats available, but it's a nice looking hat with a nice looking effect. And if there was a lot of those in the world, I probably wouldn't do that, but I only see 1 sell order right now. And this one, I mean, this guy's probably just overpricing it, so I'm probably just gonna exit out of that. So I've narrowed it down to this one. I think would be really good. This is a really nice looking hat. I think this one would probably be my top choice. And this one, I mean, it is a robo hat. It's got an alright effect. I think I'm gonna try and narrow it down to like 1 or 2. So this one, memory leak. I think Blizzardy Storm would look better. And I think they're both spy hats, if I'm right, but I don't know. And that could be an option. I don't know. I'll get back to that one. This one, This one I don't think looks as good. It is valued higher, but I think that price would be a bit off. This one's 13 keys out of 2 weeks ago. Looks like we've narrowed it down to some spy unusuals, and I wouldn't risk these. Those are just if some other people wanted to buy those. Now, I think I would probably choose this one, since it's a nice looking hat with a nice looking effect, and this one's just, it's like a nice looking hat with a alright looking effect, and this one's it's a low tier. I think it's like the lowest tier spy hat with I think it's a pretty good effect, but this one's just right in the middle, so and it's got negotiation allowed, so that's a big plus. And that is just what I would pick. I mean, this is all my opinion. I'm not even super experienced in this. It's just what my method of doing it. It could be completely wrong. You guys could all have your own different opinions, and you can post those down in the comments if you want. Any suggestions are appreciated. And I've also made a Discord server so that I can play with you guys, and that'd be pretty fun, and get out some announcements if I need to. And yeah, I think that'll end it. I'll see you guys next video.